Okay, here we go. This is Gospel Musicians coming at you with part 2 of the Yamaha Motif XF. I started off interviewing, doing a little bit of the XF, and I realized that I'm actually in Guitar Center in Arlington, Texas. And so after looking at the discussion group, I heard that the new sounds of the XF were actually on the User 1. So I want to start going over those sounds a little bit. So here we are, part 2 of the XF interview. All right, let's do this. Oh, nice. So, go to voice mode, go to user 1. Here we go. Nice and warm. So it sounds richer and warmer. Let's go to the high notes. So it's pretty rich, it's pretty warm. This is the Natural Grand SX on the User 1 on the Yamaha Motif XF. So they said the new sounds were in the User 1. So let's just go through some of these. This is the Rock S6. It's warm. It's actually warm and rich. It's big. It's pretty warm and rich. So the sounds here, actually, they sound a little warmer than XS. So just from my ears, I mean, it's just my personal opinion. I like the new patches. If I was to describe it, has a new warmer, like a little warmer feel. The way the keys are a little lighter, in my opinion, than the other motifs. They feel like they're much lighter. They're not as weighted as the other keys are on the motifs, because I play a ES8 on Sundays, and this is definitely lighter. Claps. The harpsichord. So here's that organ I was talking about. Little analog sounds. I'm not going to go too much over the organ, because personally I don't really play the organs on the keys, because I'm an old school guy. I'd rather have a Hammond B3 if I can't have a Hammond. I don't want to fake it. Vibraphones. Once again, this is User 1, where supposedly all of the new sounds are here. Some grunt sounds. Let's get in here. basis. I was hoping to hear some more EPs. I don't know. To be honest, to my ears, the XF does sound a little warmer. It might be just these speakers right here, but it does sound a little warmer. There we go. Let's get to these strings here. Let's get to these strings here. That's nice. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. Pretty warm. That's pretty nice. The string's nice. That's pretty nice. Still in user 1, going over the new sounds. To be honest, now that I'm playing this keyboard, I actually prefer the feel of this keyboard over my Motif ES, because the keys are actually lighter. These keys are actually much lighter, and so they're weighted to give you a nice feel, but they're not overweighted to where they make your fingers too tired. So like if you're running moog bass and stuff like that, you don't. So when you're doing your runs. So it's pretty cool. Nice harps. Now I guess we get into some analog strings here. Shake velocity. Pretty cool. That sounds pretty good. This flute. Let's check this flute out. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Let's take this harp off. That was cool. Call it a prayer. That's cool. This pop, this like pop stuff. Hypnotic. some arpeggio stuff. I was hoping to hear some new Rhodes, actually. Nice.
Guitars, line 1. Guitars, just holding a line 1. Ricardo, line 2. Ricardo.
It's pretty nice. I do like the new screen, new color screen. Sitar. So we got some ethnic stuff, banjo. Now we went to the drums. Alright, that was it. So, the only thing new in the user group was maybe that nice new string and this piano. Now, one thing I can say about Yamaha over other keyboards is that their reverbs and stuff don't sound as loud and muddy as the other keyboards do. Like Yamaha has a pretty transparent reverb. This is with the effects on. I had my effects off. When I test any keyboard, I usually test it with the effects off because that'll let you hear what the raw sound sounds like. So. Now this deep one, that's pretty. I said pretty.
That's funny.
Sing I Love You, babe.
I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice, take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ears.
One more time.
I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice, take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. Oh, let it be a sweet sound in your ear.
So, that's my assessment of the Motif XF so far. I like the keyboard feel. Let me see how heavy this is. Not that much, not that heavy. I think I could do this. The keys to me are lighter. The new piano sounds are amazing on user 1. But the question you got to ask yourself, is this thing worth $3,500? You know, if you already have an XS, do you want to pay, you know, do you want to trade in yours and pay $3,500? If you have an ES, are you better off upgrading to the XS for less money for just a few more sounds? Remember, you only get 128 meg of RAM. So Your XS gives you almost 2 gig of RAM, but it's not flash. So is flash that much more important to you that you're willing to pay maybe $1,500 more for it, or what? So that's where I'm at. That's my dilemma right now. I have an ES7. The thing I'm missing from my ES7 is that FireWire in. They're discontinuing the MLAN, so that thing's going to be non-existent on my ES. So do I save the money and upgrade to the XS, or do I opt for the XF for the additional RAM when I can use the FireWire 16E or the MLAN 2 on the XS? So I'm in a dilemma myself. The sounds are awesome. I do my own sampling, so I can load any sound. So really, any sound that I want, I can just do it. So
You can save them.
yeah, you'll be able to save the sounds here to the flash, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth. Well, the difference between the XS and the XF is $500 more. So is $500 more that much beneficial for you to have maybe a few more sounds out of the preset one or user one, which is not really that much? I'm gonna just be straight honest with you, and have the ability to flash. But then remember, you got to pay $300 for a gig of flash anyway. So do you just opt to save the money, go ahead and get you an XS and get you the FireWire 16E and get 2 gig of RAM and just wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes for it to load, and save you $500, and actually save you about $800? So I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it that much. I do love the feel on here. I like the look, but I don't know if it's really worth it that much. So I'm actually going to go look at that M3 and see if I can take that home. All right, take care. This is GospelMusicians.com coming at you with the second review of the Yamaha Motif XF in Arlington, Texas Guitar Center.